I got a question for everybody. Are you a champion? Do you have a champion mindset? Are you one that's willing to have optimal preparation for each and everything you do? This is the Money Mike Syndicated Broadcast, and we are a champion. Goal mapping. Are you ready to set your goals for the year? Are you doing for a day? Are you ready to set your goal for a day, for the 30 days, for the 180, and for the 12 months? Because if you're a champion and you can map it out, then you have imagination. But if you have imagination, you must understand one thing. If you lose a second, you've lost a minute. If you lose a minute, you've lost an hour. If you lose an hour, you've lost a day. If you lose a day, you'll lose a month. You lose a month, you'll lose a year. Are you a champion? Do you have energy, tension, and regulation? Are you adaptable? Can you pivot? Can you curl? When you wake up in the morning, do you look yourself in the mirror and say, I am the best there is? Do you look yourself in the mirror and say, I'm going to make everyone around me the best? Champions, they're not front runners. They win. They win by a positive mindset, and you must be willing to play the game of chess. A champion isn't made out of muscle. A champion is made out of heart. Do you have the heart to fail? Time and time again. Life is not what you want it to be. Life is not what you make it. Life is what you champion to say, each and every day, I am the best. There's nobody better. God made one of me, and he made one of you. And you must reach higher and higher to find the goal of being a champion. I ask you again, are you a champion? As I walk through this, the time is now. We've went through the first half of the year, and we're moving on higher and higher to the second half of the year. So as we look at your goals, the anatomy of a champion mindset. You must be motivated. You must be willing to sacrifice. Much is given, much is required. You must have persistence because persistence overcomes resistance. Are you a champion, and do you have the mindset? You must be fearlessness. Walks with you each and every day. Each and every morning I wake up, I am fearless because God has created me. He made one of me, and he made one of you. You're listening to the Money Mike Syndicated Radio Podcast because you are a champion. Your mindset is different from anyone else. You have persistence that overcomes resistance. You are fearless. There is no mountain too high. You are sincere. What you do is what you say. Your time is the most valuable thing that you have as a champion. And you realize as a champion, the best things in life are free. You cannot buy a championship mindset. It must be built from within. It is not your beauty. It is not your looks. It is the will and the desire that you have to be a champion. And you are not only sincere to everyone else, but you are sincere to yourself. Your attitude must be positive each and every day. You must shut negativity down at the first second that you see it. In fact, don't even wait a second. Give it a tenth of a second. If somebody calls you on the phone in the morning starting negative, you shut it down. If you have another member that's family that's negative, you shut them down. You walk away because you have greatness inside of you, and they do not have greatness inside of them. You stand on a positive attitude each and every day because you understand this is the day the Lord has made, and I am glad to be in it. The anatomy of a champion mindset. You walk with integrity. You can never be duplicated. You will often be imitated. Everybody will seek to come and find out, but nobody wants to do the work and the will of a champion. As a boxer, as Floyd Mayweather would say, it's hard work and dedication. Hard work and dedication. getting up in the middle of the night, running 2, 3, 5 miles, waking up each and every morning, knowing I must get on my walk, disciplined to know that I can't eat everything I see because champions can't perform. They must be in a form of perfection. And perfection can never be reached in a championship mindset, but the desire, the will, the dedication will take you where you need to go. And then you must have integrity. The integrity to know that you do not have to cheat. You do not have to cut. You do not have to move. You do not have to run because you have been chosen, God gifted, predestined before the foundation of the world. Do you have the anatomy of a champion mindset? Helpfulness, ambition. Your ambition is greater than anyone that you can see. When you look in your eye, the determination is fearless. It is fearless. You can help everyone and be a champion. You will still have the same integrity, your positive attitude, your sincerity. You will think before you speak because you know each and every word is being held on by many that come behind you. My question again, are you a champion? You say you are. Responsibility of being a champion. Champions know they're 100% in control of their own destiny. This is the Money Mike Syndicated Radio Podcast. And I do understand, Money Mike, each and every day we're going to be the best we can for you because we know you may be facing something that you're going to get over. And it's about motivation, and I'm going to bring you in on what I do each and every day. My persistence will always overcome resistance. My fearlessness will walk me through doors others are afraid. I think and I speak, and it works in the sound of a rhythm. The sincerity of my voice, what I do and how I live, I build to be a champion. The integrity means each and every day I look you in the eye, and I have no shyness, I have no weariness, because I've been sent to believe. And if you can believe, there's 4 principles that I go by of being a champion. You must work hard. You must believe in yourself. You must always do your best. And the most important, you must never give up to be a champion. You must have that responsibility, durability, reliability, and accessibility, because your compassion will take you where no other man or woman can take you. This is the Money Mike Syndicated Radio Podcast. And I know some of you are playing chess and saying you're ready. You want that new business. You want that new job. You want that new car. But a champion isn't made of muscle. It's made of heart. And if you have the heart and the desire, and those who delight themselves in the Lord will receive the desires of their heart. Are you a champion? I walk down and I say it once again. Champions are ones who have an optimal present preparation. Did you prepare today? Did you map it out? Did you try to copy someone else's strategy? Did you try to use AI? Did you try to falsify, fabricate, or rely on somebody else for your destination? Or did you use your own imagination as a champion mindset will give you? Did you map your goals and go your map? Are you willing to map it out to understand if you lose a second, you have lost a minute? If you lose a minute, you're going to lose an hour. If you lose an hour, I've lost a day. If I lose a day, I've lost a month. And if I lose a month, I lost a year. To be a champion, you must have energy, tension, regulation. Each and every day you wake up, you know the day is the best day that I've ever had in my life. And you will be adaptive in your thinking because you are who you are and you will do what you do. This is the Money Mike Syndicated Radio Podcast. And you got to be a champion. It's not the ones that just play in the NFL are champions. Nah. We got champions in my grandson, Jace Walker, as he walks through the school at 6 years old. He says, Grandpa, I'm going to be the best that they've ever seen. And each and every day, the teachers come back and tell them, Yes, he is so spectacular. You build champions in the mind, you build champions in the body, and you build champions in who, what you are, and what you think. Nobody has power to champion you but you. Nobody has power to tell you what your destiny is going to be but you and God. The time is now. I'm asking you this because I know, did you work out hard enough? Did you get up with inspiration? Did you say today is going to be the best day of my business, the best day of my life, the best day of my education, the best day on my job? Do you have what it takes to be a champion? Do you have the blueprint? This is the Money Max Syndicated Radio Podcast, and we're bringing you the motivation of being a champion. We'll see you soon.